Hey guys, my name's Ashley Carrizo and I'm here at the Hip Hop Film Festival with No Rest for the Weekend. Here I have director and filmmaker Kimberly Roberts with her new premiering documentary, Fear No Gumbo, which is also following her original documentary, Trouble in the Water. So Kimberly, can you tell us a little bit about your current documentary that's going to be premiering this weekend?
Yes, Fear No Gumbo is the follow-up story to my documentary Trouble in the Water, which was Academy Award nominated and also a Sundance winner. It's a film that talks about a lady who comes back from the Academy Awards to help rebuild her community and make it a better place, using her platform to do that for her daughter. She's making it a better place for her daughter to live. But it's a documentary, so it kind of follows me for like 4 years. You know, the Ninth Ward was the hardest hit area during Katrina, and the community has not rebuilt, and she's wanted her community rebuilt, so she kind of just did this film about the community and hoping to bring awareness so the community could come back.
That's amazing. And did you always have this vision to have both documentaries, or it's like you did one and then you got the idea for the second?
Well, my friend Cindy Denny came to me and said, "Queen, you got to do a documentary." I'm like, "I don't want to do no more documentaries. I'm a rap artist because I'm a rapper, right?" So she's like, "No, Queen, you got to do this documentary." So her and I sat down, we talked about it, and it was no other way I felt that I can be effective in bringing the change that my community needed than doing a film about it to raise awareness about the injustice and how the Lower Ninth Ward is the only community on the Gulf Coast that didn't recover from Hurricane Katrina. And the Ninth Ward is dear to me, and New Orleans is dear to a lot of people. So that was my tool to help in the recovery, was to do a film. And then the story is historical. I mean, the city of New Orleans is historical. The recovery is historical. You know, when you think about Puerto Rico and what happened in Texas during the past Hurricane Harvey, and then you look at New Orleans, I mear we as Americans, we have to wake up to disaster recovery and understand that a lot of the communities are not being rebuilt. And after big disasters, and Fear No Gumbo kind of embodied that story. About how, like, after Katrina, folks were coming in, just siping out the culture and not rebuilding, providing false hope for the community, and it just was a lot of unfair things. Yet the community thrived, and the spirit of New Orleans is what brings folks to New Orleans, and the people are so resilient, and it just was something to highlight and really show the world. But still asking folks to come to the communities and help rebuild the Lower Ninth Ward, because that community deserves to be rebuilt.
New Orleans is all about its community, most definitely.
I'm honored to be here at the Hip Hop Film Festival. They called me personally. It was like, "Queen, we got to have this documentary, Fear No Gumbo. We got to show people this. This is some great work and some powerful work, and we got to have it here." So I got myself on that plane, my daughter, my husband, and I, and we flew here, and we're here to share our story and hope we can get a full house Sunday, Block 20. 5 p.m. and really share the story and get folks involved in our story.
That's amazing. I'm sure you're going to have a full house. You heard it. Sunday, yeah? Sunday, 5 p.m., just in Block 20. So I have Kimberly Roberts here. And is there any way we could find you on the web, or what we should search for your new project?
You could go to fearnogumbo.net. Also, you can go to bornhustlerrecords.com, and you could see a trailer there playing on YouTube. You go to YouTube, Fear No Gumbo, Instagram, Queen Cole Medina, because I'm the queen, you heard me. And just look me up anywhere social media, Fear No Gumbo, Queen Cole Medina. And again, I hope folks be proud of the work and the story that I'm trying to tell the world about my community.
I'm sure they will. I can't wait to see it. Yeah. You saw it here, Fear No Gumbo. No Rest for the Weekend. Catch us every Wednesday, new podcast. Subscribe to The Space.